Many people might not even be aware that Games Workshop have their own website dedicated to official merchandise, and not just relating to the tabletop games but also various video game releases as well. In this video I will break down the top picks for the store as I attempt to cut through the chaff. And to note, they currently have a limited edition Old World gift box with various items, so be sure to check into that if the budget or FOMO works for you. And as a last mention, they also have an affiliation with Displate, which has nicely mapped out all of their wall art into different categories to make that nice and easy. But let's dive into the official store. So speaking of wall art, Games Workshop sell their own, and in this first one I wanted to highlight this Grey Knight concept art done in pen and ink. Being able to deck out the hobby space with some inspiration makes for a perfect fit. The concept style art sparks more creative imagination for me. For example, I love at the end of every Mandalorian TV show how they cycle through all the concept art that was made for the episode, and I feel like Warhammer would have a huge pool to draw from here. I only wish we had more options in this space because this is the only one. And can you imagine getting well-known models, various concept art of the design and poses that perhaps never made it? Would be a really nice touch beyond just some artwork. There are also things large and small on the store, like these fun throwback 40k 2nd edition books printed as coasters. You'll be sure to get a good laugh and nostalgia hit from friends in the know with these around. It's just a shame you only get 4 designs to choose from. Now, no merchandise store would be complete without a good selection of mugs, and sure enough we have plenty to pick from. I really like this Craft Worlds mug because it has so much going on with its detailed scripture and this breakdown of an Aspect Warriors kit. Again, it's the perfect inspiration evoking thing to be sipping at the hobby desk, or a simple reminder when you're getting your morning tea or coffee to be getting back to the hobby desk to begin with. How about this Black Templar's iconic art from the old rulebook? Many will remember. I certainly grew up with this. And then lastly, I've picked out this Seraphon mug because the logo really pops with the colours and it all just works and has nothing to do with the fact that I own the model or anything. As for all the hats in the store, of course you may simply gravitate towards your chosen faction, and that's the intent. Go out and represent. But consider this Tau beanie. It's a super clean design and the colours and design of the logo work really well for me. It's subtle and that's why I like it. Versus some of the other designs that may get some confusing looks in public. Take this Sons of Behemoth hat for example. I love the thought of the confusion this would cause. Like, why are you wearing a foot on your head? With the shirts, the store is split between premium and non-premium materials, so you'll want to consider this based on your budget. There's over 60 pages of options to consider here also. Now, I prefer the simple designs of the shirts like the Aquila logos or the plain tees with the Astra Militarum content. However, this Space Marine Litanies text shirt is a solid option for anyone looking for a more graphic style of t-shirt. And then a final shout out for this Emperor Protects one that's certainly perfect for the gaming day. There used to be a cool desk mat sold on the store. The category is still there, so hopefully it returns. Now, I do find a working link, but it's outside of the merch store and seems to be somehow linked to the main store. But it's a great looking non-slip mat that you can just sit at your hobby station to really add some colour and style. It's probably one of my top picks for the store. I really like it. Please give us more of these. And now you may be surprised to hear that they also do baby clothes, of which these Keep Calm and Wah baby grows or the mini squig feels pretty on point some days as a parent, so this fun top works well as a gift option also. Next, we're looking at notepads. They're all really clean with the borders helping the art pop out, and the tie-down strap is a nice touch. We don't get a look at the back, but apparently it can hold cards in a side pocket. The Gloomspite Gits Fungus notepad really looks like a scrapbook of notes and research to me, and I think that theme just fits so well. This could be a fun write army lists out and look back on, document some keynotes from battles you've played as a competitive player, or other little things you want to keep track of, but also as a longer term reference and memory book. I do like the idea of their face masks. Certainly if there will ever be a time where you think you're going to need to wear one for an event or going into store. Again, I would likely keep it simple for some of the best ones. I really like this Eldari one just because of the colours, along with this Dark Angels and Inquisition one the most. Again, something that's good are these phone cases. This Caradron Overlords one is nicely done and looks really solid, or the Uruk Warclans one, taking their standard theme, is a good choice here. You certainly couldn't go wrong with some camo art for Cadia, or throw some love down for the Skaven, because this one has a lot of visual interest going on and looks great. If you want something extra special, look at the descriptions on the aluminum wall art posters. This print is mounted to a 2mm diamond polished acrylic. This is done by feeding both the print and the acrylic through heated high pressure rollers. Once the aluminum print is hung, you should not be able to see the aluminum bars on the back that gives the product its floating effect. Each product is then individually hand numbered and comes with a certificate of authenticity. This includes the issue date, image number and edition number. Now that's pretty cool. Regarding hoodies for the store, we have some great choices. The best of all though has to be this Orcs on Tour parody style one. How they've crossed out Cadia because it's gone and renaming Angelus to Gorka Morka is a lot of fun. I also like this Custodes hoodie that we can get in black or red designs. The logo is not too over designed and stands out well. We also get some design on the sleeves too, which is a nice touch. And then coming in new for the old world, we have Bretonnia and Tomb King ones. This one with the simple fleur-de-lis type emblem on the front and the paladin design on the back would be my choice. Quickly touching on the dice bags, it's likely one of those things you wouldn't go out to buy yourself, but if you ever did get one as a gift, you'd find it quite neat. They have printed ones or better embroidered logo ones, and I think they do their job really well, showing off a couple of the best designs here. There are plenty more interesting items available on the store. For example, why not rock up with your own branded faction bag? Or add to the hobby space with some cushions, all while having the Emperor himself watching over you. So there we have it, my top picks for the store. Be sure to let me know what items you like the most so we can continue on the discussion. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.